It's strictly business.
Oh God, here we go again. Dork alert.
Welcome to Fantasy Football with the Dork and the Dude.
I'm the Dude.
And I'm the Dork. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed week 2.
We had a malfunction last Thursday. Didn't get on YouTube, but we got her all fixed, hopefully.
Our engineers have worked on it, and they've figured out the bug.
Yeah. Okay, Dork, let's talk real quick about how we did on our picks last week.
Okay, I was not good.
What? You don't know your number?
I was 6-10.
Wow, okay, I went 12-5. No, I went 12-4.
12-4? No kidding.
Yep.
Nice work.
Had a good weekend at DraftKings as well.
Good.
Yeah, I hit both bets on last night's games. So I'm thinking I'm starting to get a feel for this, Dork.
You might be hitting your stride early. We'll see as this will as the season plays out. We'll see. I just went a little too heavy on unders and underdogs, and there has not been a real upset yet the first 2 weeks.
Right.
I mean, like a touchdown plus underdog, or even like over a field goal underdog, I want to say, losing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting.
Okay, just going looking at the games. Here's a few things that surprised me. Detroit looks like they're back.
Yeah,
of course, it was Chicago. Their defense isn't very good.
In retrospect, it's not that surprising.
Right.
I mean, there's obviously some feelings, good or bad, between Ben Johnson and Dan Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure everything's fine, but they want to beat each other.
Yep.
No doubt about it. Detroit had a terrible first game.
Yeah, they did.
In Green Bay, and they wanted to come out strong, which they did.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bears just continue to struggle.
Yeah, they did.
They're
on the struggle bus.
One joke I saw, Jared Goff had time to check his email and post to Instagram before he threw a pass.
They got no pass rush.
No, and that's weird.
And they just lost what? Jalen Johnson.
He's their best defender, a cornerback.
Yeah, he's out.
And he's out for the year. Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah, so that's not going to help him.
Oh, I got some good news from my fantasy team today, Dork.
Jordan Mason, I saw that.
Yeah, Aaron Jones is on IR.
Yep, I saw that.
And
I'm just going to say, if you'd have listened to the Dork and the Dude this summer leading in, we identified Jordan Mason. We talked about Aaron Jones's injury history.
Yep.
So that's why you tune in August.
Yep. It only took 2 games for the boy to go down.
That's right. So
and hamstrings, you know how tough they are. He's going to be off. He's out for 4 weeks automatic. But in 5 weeks, who knows if it's healed?
You have a solid RB1 now.
I do.
Yeah.
A great draft value, wouldn't you say, Dork?
I would say so.
Okay, I was kind of surprised the way Green Bay did a job on Washington.
The Packers are looking good.
They are. What else here?
I was surprised. I thought the Jets looked good against Pittsburgh, and I was surprised they went and laid an egg. I guess the Jets should never surprise you, but
yeah, no, I went against them. They're dumpster fire, man.
They look kind of looking like it now.
Let's see, who else? Seattle, I thought they played good against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh should have won that game except for fumbling that kickoff.
They look good. Miami's pretty bad.
Miami's totally
moving down the list. They're looking like things could unravel there fairly quickly.
I think it's already happening.
Arizona, they're 2-0, but they've beaten Carolina and New Orleans, and not that impressively.
They're going against the Niners this week, baby.
So we'll see. Indy. Now, there's a team I'm impressed with.
Yes, very impressive.
Philly and KC, I'm impressed with neither one. We're going down the schedule here.
Yeah, we are.
Atlanta's defense stepped up. That was Sunday night.
Yep.
It looks like they have a pass rush, and that could make them a little more scary than we anticipated.
By the time they got a pass rush, they drafted 2 rookies in the first fucking round. traded up.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That Tampa Bay Houston game could have went either way, and the Chargers dominant.
I'm just going to say about Houston, I like their defense going in. I drafted them for my team.
You've always liked the Texans.
But when you got a no offense like they have, that wears on a defense too.
And Stroud's regressing.
Well, he also got no time, but he's not the quarterback he was as a rookie.
He's running for his life. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this waiver wire because that's what the folks are waiting for out there. Also, if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. We'd like to thank everybody that tunes in and downloads, especially our guy in Frankfurt, Germany. All right.
Okay, who we starting with? Quarterbacks?
Well, might as well.
Go ahead.
Well, Burrow's out. J.J. McCarthy is a hurting unit. You already lost Purdy and stuff, so there's going to be some desperate people out there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think I was ever going to say this, but I got to say Daniel Jones. Dude's playing out of his fucking mind.
Well, as long as Daniel Jones has been, he's had a good year or two when he's healthy, good stretches.
He's got a good coaching staff now.
And the way he's going, I'd say go after him.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
he's
however,
run 3 in already in our league. You know how huge that is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's taken him from my guy Jonathan Taylor.
Taylor, he'll get his.
I know. Anyway, quick word of warning though: the 2 top teams against quarterbacks so far, and I know it's early, are Tennessee and the Rams.
Right.
Fantasy points, and those are Daniel Jones' next 2 games.
Okay.
But Denver was pretty darn good too, and he lit it up against them. So.
And what impresses me is it looks like they might have fixed that offensive line a little bit. He's standing back there like a fucking statue.
Yeah. Yep.
And just winging it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and the Colts, that's a surprise. They're looking good.
They look like they might have a good team.
They do.
Okay, who you got?
Well, you gotta look at the reserves. Is it Browning in Cincinnati?
Jake Browning.
And Wentz in Minnesota?
Yep.
They both have weapons.
On good teams.
Kevin O'Connell in Minnesota is legendary in bringing in quarterbacks and making it work. Yep. So,
I agree.
If you're desperate, you could do worse than those 2.
I got Browning. And like you say, the weapons he's got.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple years ago when Burrow went out for an extended period of time, he played 7 games. He went 4-3 and had a 70% completion percentage.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's not a scrub.
No, he isn't. They're doing good there. Now, on to quick recap on the waiver wire, I look at guys who, as per the Fantasy Pros website,
that's where I go,
are owned by less than 50%.
Okay.
Okay, and that does include Trevor Lawrence.
I went as if you're drafting for a 10-team league.
Okay.
Trevor, I could see that. He's been up and down the first 2 weeks and stuff, but I think Liam Cohn is going to straighten that dude out, or Jacksonville is in a world of hurt because they just signed him to big bucks.
Yep.
He might be a total fucking bust.
He might be, but he's had a decent start. He's got a good coach you can believe in, and again, if you're desperate, this is a guy to look at.
I got 2 desperation picks.
What's that?
Russ Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, the dude put up 450 yards, and he's got weapons with Neighbors and
Wan'Dale Robinson.
You
got that right.
Robinson's playing well, and so.
I have Wilson. I have Russell Wilson too.
It's a desperation move, but I also got Penix.
I could see that. It looks
He's
like
got
they're
weapons.
It looks like they're running a lot more. Using both Algier and Bijan.
You mean Algier
and Bijan, but he still could have some good games. He's got weapons in Mooney and London.
Yep.
Although neither did a thing Sunday night, but it's set up there for him. So that's a guy. If nothing else, put him on your bench and see where he goes. This is a top 10 draft pick.
Yeah,
I like Penix.
But just back to Daniel Jones real quick. He's got 3 TDs in the first 2 games. That guy could run for 10 or 12 fucking touchdowns.
He might, yeah. He's a runner. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out because, the history of guys like that. He's injured a lot, but
he's been with bad franchises.
He's been with the Giants, and yeah, now Steichen is a good offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see where this goes. And if you need a quarterback, he's the guy you should be targeting.
Yeah, and his next 2 games, I forget who they're playing, but they're cupcakes.
Well, it's Tennessee and the Rams.
Okay.
I had mentioned that. They're both pretty good again. They've been good.
Yeah.
I think Tennessee can probably be had, especially early on. Some of these fantasy rankings of the teams that are good and bad.
Right.
It can be just a team that you're beaten, that you got them beat so much you're not passing.
Yep.
And that might be the case
maybe
with Tennessee.
Maybe that's at least average, maybe above average matchup.
Yeah. I think the Rams are gonna be tough on him though.
Okay. Let's see, running backs. We're doing the waiver wire on fantasy football with the Dork and the Dude.
I got the rookie Quinshawn Judkins.
I got him
at the top.
Cleveland.
He's going to be. It looks like he's going to be the RB1 in Cleveland.
And the dude didn't even have hardly any practice and shit. Missed training camp, and you went out and put up 64 yards or something.
On 10 carries. 10 carries for 61 yards. The other dudes haven't. I don't think they've even been averaging 3 yards a carry.
Mm-hmm.
Ford and the other rookie Dylan Sampson.
And he's a big dude. He's going to be a bruiser.
He could be. It's if not week 3. By week 4, I think he'll be their RB1.
I agree. That's a good rookie to take a stab at.
Yep, and he was drafted ahead of his college teammate, Travion Henderson.
Yeah, he was.
For the record.
As a handcuff, I've got Al Geyer. Anything happens to Bijan, he's a number 2 running back, even though he's not very talented and shit. He's going to get the goal line. But as it is, he's still getting probably 40% of the carries.
He got 26 carries in 2 weeks.
Yep.
He's on my list too, and they have an easy schedule coming up. And
yep.
He's in the NFC South, so he's going to get New Orleans and Carolina twice each.
And Tampa Bay's defense is the kind of bend don't break.
Right, and he's a solid back, and who knows? Maybe they trade him.
A couple of years ago, the cat was startable.
He rushed for 100 yards as a rookie, or 1,000 yards as a rookie, didn't he?
Yep.
2 years ago. So yeah.
You could do worse than Al Geyer.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Well, I have Judkins and Algier, El Geyer. This is a deep shot in the stash, but Kyle Monangai from the Bears, another rookie.
Oh yeah, well you follow the Bears. That's good. That's a good dark road.
It's a guy you might want to stash. We know DeAndre Swift hasn't been great with them.
He's looking like mediocre.
Yeah, and
Rashawn Johnson's never done jack.
He hasn't. And Monangai, 7 carries, 28 yards last week. They've been talking about getting him in there and getting him the ball.
How was he in college?
He was good.
Where did he go?
I want to say Rutgers.
Okay.
He was like one of a lot of the backs this year who looked like he'll be a decent pro if he gets the chance in the right situation.
Sweet.
So, it is a long shot, but he's worth a look, I think.
Okay, I got Toot in Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah. I missed him. I'd actually picked him up in my other league.
Did you?
After they traded
Good
Bigsby
move.
to Philly.
Yeah. ETN is the guy, but I think he's going to start getting more carries, and if anything happens to ETN, and he's a little injury prone, he could be huge.
Well, Bigsby had some real good games last year, and from what I gather, Tootin is going to move into the Bigsby role.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
He's a good guy to have, a good guy, to plug in here and there, and maybe
Bye weeks, if anything.
right, maybe hope he gets time. But they really have quite the platoon system in
Yeah, they
Jacksonville.
do.
So but he's a good guy to have around.
Yeah, he is. Last but not least, here's another handcuff, Trey Benson, Arizona.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot of work.
Connor's, like
30.
30, and he's been healthy the last couple of years, but he's had injury issues.
He's had
in the
injuries,
past.
and he looked good in camp. I mean, Connor himself said we're going to do a lot of sharing this year.
And Benson, he's a second-year guy. That's a
Yep.
lot of times when they
Yep.
break out.
And he was a high draft pick, I believe, third or fourth.
Okay.
I mean, he was well thought of.
Yeah, so you'll get Algier if you own Bijan and you can afford to keep him on the bench. You want Trey Benson if you can afford to if you got James Conner.
Okay, so Najee got work finally.
Yeah, he did, and he's going to get more.
It looks like he's going to get more, making my early pick of Hampton looking a little shaky.
Yeah, well, you want to talk about looking shaky. How about my boy Genty?
Genty, yeah. They're going to, Carroll did say.
I'm benching his ass this week, and I might regret it, but I don't give a shit.
Carroll said he thinks Secure for it is more touches, so we shall see.
Okay. That's all I got for running back.
That's all I got on the RBs, too.
Okay, let's go wide receivers.
Okay, Wandale Robinson.
Got him, number one.
I mean, the Giants could have a fun offense. They between Neighbors and Robinson.
Yep.
Robinson has 18 targets already. He was a check down guy last year. He did get a lot of targets last year.
But he's playing with a bunch of clowns like Danny DeVito.
Yeah, this year he's going long. And Danny DeVito's already getting those, the progressive backup, calling the backup commercials. Where,
is he?
yeah, like they had, who was it, Jacoby Brissett? He had to come in and do the taxes for the lady when she couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, DeVito's already doing that.
I forgot about that. Well, you got to love his agent for the way he dresses, if anything. Right? He looks like he's a small-time mobster.
He might be. Getting Tommy some work.
Yeah. He promoted his boy, and that's what an agent's supposed to do.
Yeah. Cash in, young man.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you Romeo Dobbs.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Especially with Reed out.
Reed's going to be out, and he's injury-prone mofo. Dobbs could
Dobbs
easily become the number one guy there.
Yeah.
Matthew Golden's a rookie.
Yep.
Yeah, you could do worse than Dobbs.
Okay.
He might have games where he disappears, but he might also have games where he scores you 2 TDs.
How about Cedric Tillman?
I love it. I thought to mention him last week because he's just still out there on waiver wires and shit.
2 TDs, 15 targets.
Yeah.
He's just one behind Judy.
If he gets 7 or 8 targets a game, he could be huge.
And there's indications that Cleveland is not as bad as you might think.
I thought the first 2 games they played better than I expected them to.
So, and you never know. I think eventually Dylan Gabriel's going to be going to get a lot of time. And
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they start him. Don't start him this week. I wouldn't be surprised. They're not going to let that out till the last minute. How about Troy Franklin?
Got him right here.
Yeah, former Oregon Duck.
He's leading the Broncos in targets and receptions
he
ahead of
is.
Cortland Sutton. He and this is going to be a real good offense.
He's going into the draft, which is why I draft Marvin Mims. He was supposed to be like the number 2 guy there now. Well, it looks like he's being supplanted.
And his connection with Bo Nix goes back to 2 years at Oregon.
Yeah, it does.
So
they know each other.
They know each other. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good one. And I also
might pick his ass up myself tonight.
He's with he's with a bad team, but he is getting targeted. And with the rookie quarterback, the offense might improve, and that's Errol Ayomanar.
Yeah, he's the flavor of the day.
Kind of desperate one, but
with
he is getting
there.
targeted. So
and that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about for wide receivers.
Okay, I got Butte, New England.
Butte, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, he's got 2 touchdowns already.
Mm-hmm.
Drake May is better than serviceable.
Yeah, May seems to like him.
He's got speed.
Yeah. Yeah, that offense has looked good. They got some work to do, but I think by the end of the year, Butte could be the number 1 guy.
I'm thinking more like by week 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs, I think's washed. Okay, that's all I got, Dorkster.
That's all I got. Let's go tight ends.
Oh God, here we go again. Dork alert.
Okay, give me some.
Jonnu Smith.
Yeah.
Steelers out targeting Freiermuth. Aaron Rodgers loves his tight ends.
That's a good one.
I'll even say, in bigger leagues, I think they're both decent picks because of Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like early on, Jonnu's getting more of the targets.
Yeah,
so,
and he had a huge year last year.
He did. He's kind of coming into his own.
He's a good player.
He is.
I like that one.
I may have spoken ill of you before, Jonnu, but I tip my hat to you now.
Hey, I picked him off the waiver wire last year, and I was starting to some bitch second half of the season. Yeah. I got Zach Ertz, the old man. When Jaden Daniel needs a security blanket, especially in the end zone, he's looking Ertz's way.
Or Marcus Mariota this week, maybe.
Yep. I heard some stats. Him and Ertz get along just fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ertz is solid. There's no, especially in PPR, he's probably going to be a big play.
And the tight end position is becoming a fucking wasteland again.
It is. Why does it do that every year?
I don't know.
And even when you got a guy going off like Tucker Kraft, I haven't started him for 2 weeks. So
what are you thinking, Dork?
Well, I drafted Tyler Warren ahead of him.
He's a must start.
Kraft and Odunze are going to be must starts for me now.
Warren's a rookie. It takes time for tight ends to more times than not. Everybody thought he was going to be the second coming of Brock Bowers or something.
He still might be, but until he is, I'm going to start Tucker and on that offense.
Even if Warren does start coming around, you'll be starting Tucker over his ass.
I think I might. We'll see.
Okay. Any more?
I got Chig Okonkwo.
You love that targets. Guy.
I mean, it might be a desperation
Every
move.
year you recommend
Every
him.
year. Eventually I'm going to be right.
Eventually you'll hit
Or eventually it could be like Kyle Pitts where he just never makes it.
Yeah, you stuck with him for like 3 years.
And Jatavian Sanders.
Who's he play for?
Carolina becoming a Bryce Young favorite.
Okay.
Again, take that for what it's worth.
Sure.
But he was a rookie last year and looking good. Then he got injured, and now he's getting it going again. I want to say 10 targets, 9 or 10 this past week.
Well, the obvious one is Juwan Johnson.
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Juwan Johnson, okay.
Yeah, he's got 2 touchdowns already. Rattler's looking for him. And off and on the last couple of years, there were moments when he was startable.
Yeah.
I think he might go off.
He's on the fringe. He's always been out there on the fringes of being a starter.
Yeah, he has.
Even when New Orleans was good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's with Taysom Hill? Is he injured still?
Yes.
Okay.
His injury last year was so gruesome. He might not be back till the middle of the season, and then he's got to work into shape and shit.
And when you're talking a guy over 30 like he is.
Yes.
Yeah.
This might be his last season playing. Harold Fan in Cleveland.
Oh, yeah. I mentioned him last week.
And in fact, just heard in the rumor mill that Cleveland might trade Njoku because they're so happy with this cat, and they can get something for Njoku.
Get some draft picks for the rebuild.
Yeah, they could get you for Njoku. You get a 3rd or 4th rounder.
Yeah, I would think so.
That's all I got.
I say, why not? Yeah, me too. I just, I kind of agree with all your picks there, dude.
Thanks, Dork.
I got I agree with nothing bad to say.
Too. Let's go some defense. We don't cover kickers.
We don't cover kickers.
Nope.
So I did something a little different on the defenses.
Oh God, here we go again. Dork alert.
I think there's going to be more kickoff returns this year for touchdowns.
There already is.
There already is. And so far, it's early, but teams that are good on kickoff returns, and in our league, that's a big...
It's huge.
It's huge. It's
20
a
points.
kickoff return. If your defense gives up 30 points and gets no sacks,
Yep.
but still has a kickoff return,
Yep.
in our league, that's a good week. Okay?
You're a happy mofo.
And I don't know how other leagues play, but that's how it is. And kickoff, but I'm sure returns are good in every league.
Yeah.
Washington, Chicago, Indianapolis are the top three so far in yards per return.
Okay, but you can't play Chicago D.
Probably not. But I'm just saying, if you're desperate
Indy's a good one.
and want to take a shot, those are ones who you might get a return with.
And Washington. Okay.
And then top 10 in both punt returns and kickoff returns are Seattle and Vegas.
Okay. All right. Good info.
And New England also. I didn't put New England in because I think it was they didn't have many kickoff returns. They just had 2, but one of them was for a touchdown.
Uh-huh.
So they should be considered
That
too.
was Antonio Gibson.
Antonio Gibson.
Well,
so
this ties in with why I got the Seahawks.
Yeah.
If the Seahawks are on your waiver wire, go grab those guys. They're young. They hit people and they make shit happen.
Their second-year coach, is a defensive guy,
Yep.
McDonald, right?
Yep.
And
the Ravens, they were known for their special teams when he was in.
Yes. In fact, they were another team, top 10 in both, but I assume they're taken in every league.
Definitely.
So, but I agree with, if you're just looking for a defense that's coming on, the Seahawks, I think, are a great one.
Yeah, if anything, you start them based on matchup.
Yeah. Yep.
Who else you got?
That's it. I just
got
took
the
kick
Falcons
return
game.
angle, and that's a good one. Yeah,
They're finally looks like they got a pass rush and they're making shit happen.
they are. Not surprising with their Raheem Sanders, a good defensive coach.
Right here,
Or
yeah.
Raheem Morris, is it? It's Raheem something.
Raheem Morris.
Yeah.
Okay, I've just got some bets I've already made, Dork.
Okay.
You know me, I like to try to get my bets
Get
in
them down early, man.
by Tuesday. First one, I'm playing Cincy, Minnesota game under 43.5 at -110. Fez gave me that one.
Okay.
You got 2 backup quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And so that might be a 17-10 game. I got Dallas on the money line versus your Chicago Bears, even money, +100.
I don't know about that one.
The Bears are favored, and I don't understand why. Dallas is the better team.
It's 1.5. Pick the winner. But the Bears coming home after an embarrassing loss, I don't think I'm going against a team like that.
Yeah, no, I think this week Chicago will start the process of circling the fucking drain.
They might, but they also might wake up and play some good ball, play some inspired ball. We don't know.
Okay, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
You're betting on circling the drain?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't have any confidence in Chicago the way they've looked
They haven't looked good.
on defense and offense.
Mhm.
They can't do jack.
They've had some moments.
Well,
but
Odunze
penalties.
is about the only bright spot. I got the Chargers -2.5. I'm going to ride those boys till against Denver. I'm going to ride those boys till they stop paying because I'm going against you, Gutter Snipe.
Yeah, I know. I don't believe it either, but
It's 2.5. Chargers win by a fucking field goal minimum.
I like that one. Yeah, I would agree with that.
And then I just threw. They had a profit boost for $5 on DraftKings for anytime touchdown.
Okay.
So I threw $5 on the Bills DST, and it got boosted up to plus 675.
Against Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, they Wait, what was the line? 12.5? Did it start at?
I think so.
I don't think I can bet Miami.
Yeah.
Going to Buffalo.
And last year, if I remember correctly, anytime Buffalo had a double-digit spread,
Yeah.
they covered.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Okay.
they'd cover.
Yeah.
That could be a 30-10 fucking game.
I think it could be. Yeah. It's more and more. So far this year, everything is how it seemed.
Right.
You can say, okay, Kansas City's 0-2, but paying attention last year, they weren't as good as their record.
They were the luckiest sons of bitches on the planet.
It's not surprising to me at all that they started out 0-2.
They went 10-0 in one-score games.
Yeah, I know, and that team is usually going to regress.
Yeah.
And
so I'm not really surprised at KC because on offense in particular, they're kind of bereft of talent.
They are. And
Pacheco ain't the guy.
Losing Worthy and Rashi
hurt
him.
Yeah, it killed him.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Dork?
Not really. It's still a lot to process here.
Yeah. We're still early.
We're still early. My only advice is enjoy the games and do not bet more than you can afford to lose. And
And tonight in particular, hit that waiver wire.
Hit that waiver wire. If you need a quarterback,
I'm going to be hitting the waiver wire, baby.
Daniel Jones is there.
Yeah,
should be there. So jump on him.
And if you let's say you have a decent or above average QB, but your guy, your number 2 guy got injured and stuff, you might be able to still spot start Daniel Jones if your number 1's got a bad matchup.
Oh yeah, or gets injured. I mean, don't get too cocky. Always look to improve your team.
Definitely.
I have Lamar Jackson. If I end up picking up Daniel Jones, he will not start
Sure.
ahead of Lamar Jackson. But I got security. So.
Yeah, and one thing, just a reminder, I'm sure all you people who played fantasy for a while know this and stuff. When you pick up QBs or other players off the waiver wire and shit, make sure and check the bye weeks before you do that this early in the season.
Exactly.
Dork, do you still have, defenses on the bye?
Yep.
What week is that?
Week 6 maybe.
Okay, so you'll be
Minnesota.
making a move soon.
I will be making a move. Right now, I was going to have a competition, but I've kind of soured on Houston. I mean, I love their defensive talent, but their offense is just so anemic.
Which means they're on the field all the fucking time.
Which means they're on the field all the time, and, yeah. So
you're going to cut Houston, pick somebody up?
I may do that. I'm thinking that.
I think that's smart thinking.
Yeah. As much as I like them, you got to admit when you were wrong.
Yep.
And one more thing about picking up a player at a position where you're strong or you think you're strong.
Right.
If he's on your bench, no one else has him.
Yep.
In your league. So if he's going off on your bench, that's a second place for it to be happening in your lineup.
Yeah, and if the dude who's in first place in your league is on the waiver wire rankings picks after you, and he might pick up a dude, block him.
Block him, right.
All right, Dork. Well, that's it. We will see you Thursday. We will have our dorks and our dudes and our picks for every game.
Every game. That's right. And if I don't do better than the 6-10 this week, I will have on the rock and roll and rainbow wig the rest of the whole show tomorrow.
You should actually
Thursday,
work this week.
It was a pretty bad week.
I forgot all about the rolling
I'm going to bounce
wig.
back, so
yeah, we got to make sure that gets broken out.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks again for watching and listening on Buzzsprout and where else, Dork?
Oh boy, Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart, Google, and one other. Not sure.
That's okay. Well, thanks a lot. And
Amazon.
And I hope all your waiver wire pickups go really well tonight.
Exactly. Thanks for joining.